Well, how's everybody doing? Quick vehicle update. I just got this thing put back together. Got some CNC billet pulleys for this thing. Went with a serpentine belt setup. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but it's way better. And I also went with a 3/8 belt for the power steering instead of a 5 or a 1/2 inch. Hopefully it won't, grow as much with the RPMs. But anyway, here I make a quick vehicle update. This thing's doing pretty good. I just took it to the store and back to try out the belts on it. Obviously didn't have a chance to get on it and see if it's going to kick any of them off yet, but yeah, so this thing's back together. This thing I started to work on and stopped. I just bought this the day before yesterday, and got to rebuild the front end on it. It's either a 318 or a 360 5-speed, 2-wheel drive. Not too shabby. It's a work truck. That stupid Ford Ranger I had, I hated that damn thing. I'm glad it's gone, but I traded that for this. Freaking, it's a 99. It's got a LS motor in it. AC works. All tinted windows, all LED lights. I love it. That's my baby. I love that thing. Hell of a lot better than the Ranger. I'm still waiting to figure out what's wrong with it. I drove it to work and back for like a week while the other truck was broke down. And like I said, I still can't figure out really what's wrong with it, other than it might need ball joints and alignment. It's got new tires on it. Like I said, that LS engine, once you get it tuned up, when I got it, it wasn't tuned very good. Didn't have no power. It's got a programmer with it. All you gotta do is know how to use it. And that beast, she's always got flat tires. It's been at the landfill a lot. But yeah, that thing still goes. Had some ignition problems with it. I had some wiring problems first, and then I had ignition problems to where you could start it but it wouldn't shut off, so I remedied that. This thing, 303,000 miles on it. Still runs great, except for that heater relay or whatever it is. But yeah, I had to slightly modify this thing, because you can't really get those out. Damn it, I should have ground off that one little tip right there. Yeah, I cut my finger open on the Boss's grease gun the other day. But yeah, get that back in there, works fine now. But anyway, door still doesn't shut. Hold it shut with the ratchet strap. I do got a kick-ass fuel cell on it now, 110 gallon. That's the toolbox that came with the Dodge. I took it off and cleaned it out and put my toolbox on the Dodge. I really like this Dodge. It's crappy. It's got dual straight pipes, and I don't think it has cats or mufflers or anything, just straight pipes. And they backed it into shit because they're both pointed forward, so you can really hear them good while you're driving. But yeah, there's the 4 trucks. I really like that thing though. Really like that thing. It's got that half tinted window. I didn't like that at first, but I'm really digging it now. Still got the Oldsmobile. It just sits. I never drive it. Last time I drove it, my nephew kind of stole it and scrapped it at the junkyard and lied about it. And 3 days later, I found it in the junkyard. Had to go get it all the way at the north side of Terre Haute. So yeah, I drove it home. Everything was fine with it. I parked it here and it's sat there ever since. That car ain't mine. I wish somebody'd come get that, or something would happen to that, because that car ain't mine. People's looking at me, videotaping. Hey, making a living here, bud. Making a living. Get over it. Not videotaping you. So yeah, there's my fleet of vehicles. I got 4 trucks and a car and another car that I don't want. That red car came to be worked on, and I didn't want to work on it, or couldn't work on it. Stupid front wheel drive, sideways engine, can't get to the timing belt to replace it without taking the motor out, and I didn't want to take the motor out, so there it sat ever since. So yeah, I got too many vehicles. I usually keep the S10 parked in the garage. I can't stress enough how much I really like this freaking truck right here. I mean, I really like that truck. The Dodge kicks ass too. Of course the S10's my favorite, but The old blue Dodge is kind of replacing that old work truck right there. It does have a lot of miles on it, and it's got some electrical problems. When it rains, that's why I was surprised it started. When it rains, it don't run when it rains. First water puddle you hit, that thing's gonna shut off and strand you. But when it's dry out, you can drive that thing Texas. But anyway, there's a quick update video. I gotta play musical vehicles, figure out where to park some of these, and get the Dodge in the garage to finish working on that. I gotta do upper and lower ball joints both sides, drag link, or not drag link, idler arm and pitman arm. And I also got a new harmonic bouncer. So I've got a lot of work to do on it. I got to move all this, shuffle all this around, figure out where to put the S10 for the night, because I really don't like it being outside. It hasn't been outside. It's only been outside one time since I got back from racing it, and that was the night I got back from racing it. But before that, since I put the blower on it, like this just is never outside because of that blower. It's too pretty. I don't want to get it dirty, and it's already dirty from being in the garage. So yeah, there's your boring rambling update. Y'all take her easy. See you soon.